Comrades, everyone must know why they joined the EFF. Everyone must know each and every policy position of the EFF. And you must never allow the social media commentators to impose on you uncontrollable egos on the leadership of the EFF. Since Floyd left, I've seen so many parading of people on the social media. And all of a sudden, you want that to guide your political perspective as branches of the EFF. No, you are not going to be guided by Twitter. You are going to be guided by your own internal discussions, guided by the Third National People's Assembly guidelines. You must discuss leadership in your branches. You must discuss leadership in your regions. You must discuss leadership in your provinces. Even when there is a provincial position, you must know that you must not put undue pressure on the delegates of branches. They can arrive at national conference and still decide to go against the provincial position. Why? 90% of delegates to that national conference will be branches. Therefore, it makes that conference a conference of branches, not a conference of provinces. The branches must always be respected. Do not surrender the power. Do not surrender the power of the branches into the hands of the social media commentators. Comrades, you must die with your boots on. You must be remembered for being a brave warrior and not a coward that became an amoeba because the Twitter trends did not favor what you are saying. I do not exist for trends. I exist for building a strong organization on the ground. That's why we agree that every branch that got less than 10% must not go to a conference. Why? It is a principle of 10 years, 10%. Every branch must have 10% because we are 10 years and beyond. So if your branch did not get 10%, don't cry. Our branches are not branches of conferences. They are branches of working the ground. We are just on the topic of a conference in this regard, not in a topic of whether you are a right branch or not. Your branch might even have achieved more votes than the next branch which has achieved 10%. Don't worry, 10 years, 10%. Just be guided by that. All branches will have one delegate and there will be gender parity and will be guided by zebra approach. We will not be guided by Twitter who's going to be our delegate. The members of the EFF will decide who's going to the conference of the EFF. This is the organization of the branches. It is not the organization of the social commentators. Do not put yourself under pressure because of people who are attacking you using the government resources in the government offices. Today, we are told so many hundreds of people got millions of rands from the Department of Sports. I argue all of you to go and check those individuals who benefited money from Department of Sports. All of them were given money to tweet a narrative that suits the government. It is a sponsored agenda by the state to create an impression that the perspective is in this direction. If you are not careful, this organization is going to be run by Gulam. You don't even know how Gulam looks like. You don't even know who Gulam is. But Gulam informs your thinking because you don't have politics. You have replaced the founding manifesto with Gulam. You have replaced founding manifesto with ENCA, with News 24, and all of the white established hostile media and illiterate 405. I've never seen a channel with such a political illiteracy like 405. If you want to see how bad that channel is, you must look at who's their best anchor. That guy's got no idea what's happening. All he did is to wear a nice suit with a tie and blow hot air because he's got a platform to say so. Who are the owners of 405? Do you know the relationship of those who own 405 and those who left the EFF? Go and make your research. Who are the owners of 405 and why 405 has taken the posture it has taken? Comrades, all of you who are in provinces that are official oppositions, you must speak every day on SABC. It is not a state broadcaster, it is a public broadcaster. When the premier speak, you must speak in response of the premier. When the MEC speak on potholes, even if you didn't hear, once they bring that to attention, what time did he speak? 7 o'clock, our right of reply. We must use the SABC as our own tool. It does not belong to these people. Comrades, let's go and establish proper branches to go to BPAs. No one must use money. No one must use social media to decampaign his leaders. No one must produce a list of candidates. No one should threaten anyone for holding a different view. No one must spread malicious rumors about another fighter. No one must leak confidential information to the media in secret. Negative campaigning in the EFF is not allowed. No region must say a branch is corrected when the branch is not corrected. No region must say a branch has got a delegate when that branch has got no delegate. No one must use the Facebook, WhatsApp or Twitter to promote their candidate. Mamrindeilwe, if your name is being discussed on Facebook, WhatsApp or Twitter as a possible leader of the EFF, you must stand up and say, not in my name. Do not discuss and discredit our organization in my name. Once you are being discussed to succeed the leadership of the EFF or to become the leader of the EFF in public, and you keep quiet, it means you agree with what has been said in public. No one must keep quiet. Leaders must stand up and say, do not say such things in my name. Why? We don't want our organization to look like it is disorganized and dysfunctional, and it must never appear like this organization it is in conflict with itself. Because when you argue in the Facebook and social media, the ordinary masses who follow you do not understand why are these people fighting when they belong to the same political organization. Never take that fight to the public. It's a fight that belongs internally in the EFF, and when we go outside, we project a united front. Comrades, I'm reminding you of all of this because you must never be overwhelmed by individuals.